Everybody, this is Sonia. I've come back now today to show you how I'm making these flower centres. I made previously some out of cotton, and I'm just going to show you how to do these now with a silk ribbon. Just move these over a little ways. I've got so much stuff on my desk here, it's just... Anyway, we all know what that's like. I'm covered in glue. I've been working on the project that I'm sending in, so I'm just sort of thought I'd just show you what I'm doing here to make these. You can buy a pony bead, they're called. You can buy them like this, or with like a darker colour, solid colour. I'll use a pink one because I want to cover it in pink ribbon. Now, you don't need a lot of ribbon, but I like to cut enough off so that I've got, I'm using this silk ribbon here, and I don't know whereabouts you get it. We just buy it at our haberdasheries here in Australia. I suppose you can buy it anywhere really abouts. So, if you haven't actually used silk ribbon before, you need to have a good hole eye in the needle. You push that through there, and then you put your needle back through your ribbon like so. So that's how you've attached it, so you're not going to get away from you. Now, you don't put a knot in the other end, you don't need to do that. So through here we're just going to put the ribbon. Now I'll keep the little bit in your hand, that little tail. Now what you don't want to do is go through the other ribbon, so be very careful not to stick your needle through the ribbon. Now I've pulled that down a bit too far, but we'll fix that up there. And you just put that around like so. Now, should have given my hands a bit of a wash, but it's not going to come off, I don't think, the glue on me, because it's really hard to get off anyway. So you just go through and put that down like so. Okay, keep it really tight. Now, if you're worried about going through the ribbon, just put the back end of your needle through there, and it won't catch the other ribbon. But if you be really careful. Now, this ribbon that I'm using is actually 7 millimeters wide, which would probably be about maybe a quarter of an inch. But you can use whatever width you like, but it's probably not bigger than this, because it might be too bulky. But if you just keep going around like that and completely cover your bead like so. There we are. Now I have put lots of different sorts of centres in these. I did some beads, but today I'm going to show you how. Now, we've completed that. That's going around there pretty good. It's got a little bit of bubbly. It doesn't matter. It's the shape of the berry. That's what we're making on the inside. Now, you can go back through here with your ribbon this time and actually catch it to the other ribbon. It might be a little bit harder to pull through, but it should go okay, because if you've got the right size needle, it'll make the right size hole for the rest of things to go through. Now you've got a little tiny hole in there. Now in this one you can see that I've put this little stamen thing in there, which just fell apart on me, which I'm not happy about that. The gold just came off that fella, so I might put a different one in there. I think I'll take that one out. Whereabouts are they? I have them here in a big jar somewhere. Right. Okay, so maybe this sort of pink. I've got pink, some nice pink ones here. I'll put those through, and I'll need 3 of them. So fish them out of there. Now, come in here ages ago to do this, you know, but as soon as I see something, I think I might have a go at that. See what I can turn it into. So we'll just cut that off of there now. So I want 3 coming up the top. Now in the perfect world, this would go through that hole really easy. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll just give it a shove, but I don't think it will. So I do have a little tiny trick. Now I'll cut that off, and I'll cut it off fairly close. Okay, so you got a bit out, but you've still got enough there now to do something else with. Now, if you get another needle or the same one, it doesn't matter, with a fairly good hole in the end, and you put it through your little hole, you get your little stamen thing, and you put the little stem of it through the needle, like that. Might be a little bit hard to push it through. And then you pull it through, and he's in there. Just got to make sure, like that. Okay. Now we do another one. Now if it doesn't fit through the hole, just get a bit bigger needle, near the eye of the needle, just get a little bit bigger needle, and put your little stamen through there, like that. Whoops, you went too far. Push him back up, but I'm going to put 3 in there. And well, you can do like whatever centers you like. You can put beads if you don't want to do this. You can put a bead on a wire. Put a little bead on the end of a wire and put it through, but this will be a more tidier way, I think. I say they're doing it, and there we go. There's the 3 of them through there. Okay, now, because that idea works with the wire through lots of things as well. Now we've got those. Okay, so we just sort out how long we want them to be. Get your glue, add a bit to the bottom end of the piece of the ribbon. If it's going to come out one day for me. It's starting to get a little bit empty, this bottle, and it's not going as fast as I'd like it to. But you can just turn your glue over there. And he shouldn't go nowhere, that fella, at all. Actually, you know what I should do? Before I do that, I think I might put that into a flower. What do you reckon? And that way it won't. And I'll use the same method to pull it through the hole. And I've just got glue all over that. That's a really bad idea. But anyhow, you put that through there like that, because it's tied up in the ribbon. And there's your centre. And then you can stick it to whatever, like at the back here. And then if you like, you can also go with a bit bigger. You have to cut that little piece off here, piece of ribbon off there. And now if you glue that in there, of course, it's quite pretty. You can do any colours that you want to do, and you'll have a different sort of centre for your flowers. And that didn't take very long at all, I don't think. And from the stakes and that, you know, that you got to have a bit of trial and error as you go, but I think that looks pretty good. And I'll just stick that onto there. So there you go, there's another idea for you for your flowers. So I'll come back in a minute and I'll show you another one. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.